Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Aries for the month of November, including late October 2023. So you Aries, we're in the sign of, oh my god, I've forgotten. We're in the sign of Scorpio, sorry. So very interesting, deep, emotional month coming up, or 4 weeks, whichever way you put it. You are in your 8th house, which is the house of receivership and the house of taboo. So anything, especially, and it is a Scorpio house, funnily enough. So all sorts of deep stuff will come to the surface this month. Okay. Your energy is the devil. So with the devil, it just indicates that you may be stuck. You may be overdoing something in your life which isn't particularly, it needs to be sort of balanced. It's sort of a bit out of balance at the moment in terms of addictions, food, eating too much food, drinking too much alcohol, smoking too much, gambling, all those sorts of behaviours and actions really that we know we really should keep a curb on. Also, you may be in the frame for receiving. It is a receiving house, so you have to be quite mindful of what comes in, what you receive this month. It's about being receptive as well for whatever comes your way with the devil and the 8th house Scorpio. So where you are right now is you have the 6 of Wands. So things going really well whenever we get the 6 of Wands. 6 is always the balancing, harmonious number in the numerology. But the 6 of Wands is also fire. So it's about congratulating yourself, really, being in a good place with what you're doing, feeling like you're just cruising through, lots of action happening. You know, you've kind of achieved a state where you feel like, yeah, I'm really on the way. And one thing I forgot to mention, sorry, was the element is water for Scorpio, so very emotional as well this month. So this is a great card for you to have, just to let you know that everything's going pretty well for you in terms of just moving forward with your life, with whatever projects or whatever it is that you have on your sort of radar to achieve. Now we'll have a look at the influencing cards. So what's made this happen actually, Aries, is the Ace of Swords. So that's a brilliant breakthrough card. Swords is always talks about the mind and the intellect, and this Ace of Swords talks about a breakthrough and clarity with something that you may have been struggling with in your mind or your intellect, to sort of, you know, stop any obstacles or overthink, that kind of thing. So the Ace tells you that you've sort of got this really good place at the moment where you're very clear about what's going on, why things have happened, why you are in this particular position at the moment, and that influencing this 6 of Wands is really good. So it's sort of saying you're operating really well with your actions and with your intellect, so things are sort of doing really well. So this Ace of Swords, as you know, the influencing card will influence the whole reading, so it's about you sort of having clarity to see whatever comes your way this month, and sort of still keep your position where you are with the 6 of Wands. Let's have a look at September, October. And we had the Knight of Pentacles. So Knight of Pentacles is a great card. It's a court card, so it could be about a person in your life. It could be one of your children, one of your sons maybe, or younger people. It could be a prospective partner there. But it's a very slow moving energy, so it kind of takes time. It gathers its momentum in a very slow manner. But the main theme of the Knight of Pentacles is that whoever this person is to you, they're very loyal, and they just put in the work and they just get to where they're going. but the pace is slow. So you may have felt that a bit, Aries, in the time of Libra, which is sort of air as well. So for you, that might have been just a bit of a thorn in your side, thinking, oh, everything's too slow, this guy's too slow, he doesn't get back to me. When he's there, he's great, but you know, he doesn't really say much, he doesn't really seem to do much. But the overriding thing, as I said, is he is a loyal person. That is a loyal energy, so keep with that. And also understand that sometimes things are slow, Aries, and I know what your particular way of doing things is. Quick, fast, let's go, let's achieve, let's get things going. Recent influences, 7 of Wands. So we're in October, November, so it's about time to look back at what you've achieved this year. Wands as well, so it's another one of your suit, fire. So looking back on what you've achieved, moving towards the end of our year. And it's just sort of taking into account all the sort of pluses and positives of the year that you have. And this card indicates that you have created a lot of great stuff this year for yourself and moved forward, which you love. So it's a really good card, but it's also important to stop and look back and see how far you've come, because we don't. We often go, oh, still I'm not good enough, but it's not true whenever you get the 7 of Wands. Now we'll move on to the lesson that you'll be learning. And we have the Wheel of Fortune, so everything is possible. This card does not come along very often. This is a big card of energy that's put in, you get back. But it's also the card of, it's a slow moving wheel as well. So we don't get it many times. In the 12 months of the year, we may only get the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot once or twice. So when you do get it, it's another moment where you need to sort of go, it's a big major card, so it means big business. So take what's on offer at the moment and run with it. Do what you're doing, keep doing what you're doing, because the Wheel of Fortune is on your side. Now it will move around, so you'll be on the top and then next minute you'll be going down and then you'll go up again. So it's just the rhythm of life, really. So take whatever is on offer this 4 weeks, Aries, because it's very beneficial for you. It's one of the best major cards you can get, and it's work to do. And if you haven't been doing, well, now's the chance with this card to sort of start, because you've got to put in to get out. Okay, moving through now to near future. And the 2 of Cups. So the soulmate card coming in, they're very good. It can also mean just connecting to something, a project, something that you're really emotionally invested in, as well as a person, obviously. Soulmate card, that can be platonic or otherwise, depending on who that is. It may be a work colleague that you just gel with. It may be somebody that you've just met, that there's just this instant magnetism between you and sort of knowing. And plus, don't forget, you've got the Ace of Swords. So if your soulmatey life hasn't been going well, now you've sort of got the chance with the Ace of Swords to bring clarity to why and what's going on. So really nice spread so far, Aries, with that 2 of Cups, whoever that may be for you. Let's see what's happening that you're not realising. We have the beautiful Star. Absolutely. So this is a divine time card. It's a major card, obviously, as you can see. So it's about just keep doing what you're doing. You are on the right path. There's just the motion forward, moving motion with the Star, and it's just really an encouragement to keep going with whatever it is you're doing. As long as you're moving forward, you're moving. It's when you stop or when you're stuck that this sort of is, this won't come up. It's sort of like a reward card for where you're going and how you're going, and it's a good, really good energy to the Star. So you're not realising that, so I suggest you do realise that. Let's see how the other people have been looking at you, or how they view you for this 4 weeks. Oh, beautiful, King of Pentacles. So working really hard, being a very, sort of a plotter in a way, but a plotter that gets to where he wants to go in a very precise manner. Everything's done well with the King of Pentacles. He is the favourite king of the 4 kings of the tarot because he just gets on with things. He doesn't moan and complain, he just does it, and he achieves what he sets out to with very little. He doesn't spruik or speak very much about what he's doing, he just gets the job done. So this is how people are viewing you. This is this energy that people view you as, male or female. It is still a really nice energy to have because it just makes you feel like, yeah, look, it mightn't be going as quickly as I want as an Aries, but I'm on the right path with where I'm going, sort of in my earthly world, my job, my home life, my relationships, everything's kind of sitting nicely with the King of Pentacles, but through effort. He doesn't get there just by luck. It's pure effort with him. So beautiful card too. Excuse me. So let's see what you're feeling positive about, Aries. The 9 of Swords. So there's a bit of, you know, mind messing here with the 9 of Swords. It's like, yeah, maybe you're not sleeping too well, maybe you're overthinking and worrying about things, but you needn't bother because you've got the Ace of Swords here that says to you, no, you've got clarity. So why are you still going over and over and overthinking things when it's really not beneficial for Aries people? You've got to be have action in your life moving forward. So this is just a free-floating energy that we just sort of grasp onto to go, oh my God, I have to worry about that. Oh, what if that doesn't happen? And it's just so much of a waste of time. And you know this actually because it's your positive feelings. So there you go, Aries. You know, just get into an action mode and don't let your head sort of rule and just overthink. It's a waste of energy and time. And it's draining. Okay, final card, final outcome for this time. King of Cups, absolute Scorpio energy coming in. Now, here's a tricky one, actually, the King of Cups. So this could well be your partner, somebody, or even your father, some sort of a mature man, supposedly. But he's still got a blockage there emotionally. There's things that you know, as you know this man or this energy is like releasing that blockage. Like, why are you still worrying about something or carrying baggage, emotional baggage? And this person, male energy, it can be male, female or otherwise, but it's just come in to say to you, you need to address that blockage. I always see it as a sort of big block of ice stuck in the trunk of your body that needs to melt. It needs to defrost. You need to move on with the King of Cups. It's usually a card of the sort of symbol of the Scorpios, the Pisces, the Cancer men, that sort of energy where they can be a lot of the times emotionally frozen in time for something that goes back a long time ago, but they still carry it, and that ice block within them is the emotion, that emotional sort of obstacle that needs to be melted. So hopefully you can apply that to your situation, and you'll know who, when you get a court card, who is this person in relation to myself and my life in this time of Scorpio and the 8th house. So now we're going to put, I think we should put a clarifier on the King of Cups, just to clarify exactly what is underneath all this with him. From our lovely Wisdom of Avalon, the favourite cards. Absolutely. Okay, so we get the Frog. Cleaning house, releasing emotional baggage. Oh my God, you couldn't read about it, could you? 14. This is why I love these cards. The Frog says it's time to clean house and get rid of the clutter in your environment, your head and your heart. Move out any objects, thoughts or relationships that hold you back. It's time to get rid of anything that clutters your life with, or your space with unwanted burdensome energy, or anything that weighs heavily on your heart. Look around you and take stock of what surrounds you. Does what you see hold positive and supportive energy? If not, it's time to throw it away and release it, so that in turn will release you from its influence. When the frog appears, it's always springtime for cleaning your house, so you can allow new and fresh energy to enter your world. The frog says it's time to release all things no longer appropriate to bring on your journey. Then you can hop to the next lily pad, light and free. Ah, I love it. Thank you so much for listening, Aries. I wish you a great month.